The crowd was going absolutely insane with that performance. The 1v3, I mean, what happened?
I don't know. I'm controller. I just shot my gun. That's it.
It will be phenomenal at stake here. Surround them, destroy that player.
So this is going to be a huge decision from these IGLs of when they want to take this fight and how they want to take this fight. Of course, Alliance will be waiting for the next Horizon Graviton lift here to make sure they can get up and they can get involved again.
Well, is this going to be take two? Is it going to be more successful, or is it going to be a case of just waiting this one out, waiting for some opening damage? But a lot of pressure actually coming in, of course, from the substitute, which is going to be Mandy. He's the man who's playing Horizon, and you can see that Yuki's trying to cause a distraction here. He's going to hit the Jets and try and get up high. Now the fight comes in. Flora trying to hold.
Flora trying to hold and will slightly push them back, but I don't think they can get up again, and now Flora will get the opportunity to reset once more. Did they do enough damage? It doesn't look like they feel they have done, because if they had, they would instantly be dropping here, Flora.
Question is here, what are the meds like on either side as well? Because this might be a smarter game plan than we're giving them credit for. Doing damage, knowing how many meds are going to be at the top of that central structure here, the drill structure inside a thermal station. If they can burn through the meds, chip away the damage, it means that Flora at some point on that high ground will be sitting ducks or forced to fight, and that looks like what Flora are trying to do here.
Yeah, they have dropped, they want to get involved, they have a lift of their own. Mahakis is going to go down here, and suddenly Flora have taken the advantage.
Now you see the pressure, Headshot going to come in with that wingman. Yuki and Mandy got it all to do. There's one. It's a 2v1 now in the favor of Alliance. Mandy on his own, hardly any armor to work with, no swaps here. It's a 1v1 with barely any HP on each side.
Both of them are so low. Mandy, though, gets some cells off. That could be massive. He has the advantage in terms of health right now.
Mozambique here. Also got the ultimate, but no, he bounces off the back of a player's head. Big moments here. Good news for both teams. No one in the vicinity to try and third party this fight, so this is a completely isolated 1v1, but you have to say the advantage is surely with Mandy, the sub. It's filling in here for Alliance, looking to go up, but now he's down to no HP, and Alliance are out!
Flora win the great battle of Thermal Station, and the entirety of the southwest of the map is now theirs, because everyone else on the map has now rotated, because that fight went on for so long. We are going north with North America versus the United Kingdom. I think we're going to learn a lot from this crowd during this fight, but TSM have done a plenty amount of damage where they are consistently now pushing up. They are getting closer. They want this. You also heard J-Links were considering Valking as well, but I don't think they're going to have time to. They're going to have to take this fight.
Purple versus purples. No one with the HP advantage. Who can get the damage advantage? It's going to be Verholst and Hao who go in first. There's the knock coming in from Imperial Hao, and there's 109 spray as well. All TSM have to do is push in and finish this off, you would think, after Hal has done that damage.
Oh, but then you're going to see the ult come through, and that is going to throw a spanner in the works ever so slightly, but TSM still with a very big advantage here. Rip through that shield. Utilize your own shield to stay alive.
Hal using that knockdown shield to give his teammates a little bit of an opportunity here to heal, to reset. They know it's a 2v2. One player on either side has been knocked. With this noise that's going down, there is anyone else in the vicinity to try and cause some problems here. Hal hasn't been finished yet, so they might be able to stick the res here, Dan.
Yeah, stick the res because Passion are in the vicinity. You are completely right, but Circle is going to be moving, which is very much going to speed up this fight as well. But TSM back up to 3. I think they'll be very happy with that. They forced J-Links away, and now they should be able to reset here. A successful fight.
TSM going to be able to loot up a little bit, as you see. 15 squads now remaining as they walk their way towards zone. But now what's the next step in this process for TSM? Who do they try and fight? Who do they try and take a spot off of? And J-Links, you can see, down to 1 now. Zane, he's probably thinking, we need to fight the team, we need to watch our backs. He was hoping it was anybody but TSM in that situation.
Honestly, TSM might just be able to walk into this circle, but they've just got to be careful of what's coming in from behind them, because there are a couple of teams in the vicinity. As Zane shreds, and suddenly Urban gets hit to the floor.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing to him, Zane? He finds 2 with the 1 clips, he's gonna make it 3! Zane, you are a maniac!
What a performance from Zane in the 1 versus 3. Catches them off guard. He avoids TSM, he rotates wide, and he completely catches Passion off guard.
3 clips, 3 kills for Zane. That's about as good as you could possibly ask for, and now you can see, not only is that extra points, but he's got a pretty good spot to overlook some of these teams rotating in with how he's shooting at the moment. Anybody who steps out from behind cover is going to get hurt.
And Jay Links might call it a hat trick, but it certainly was a three-piece that I will want to see over and over again. But now it's about where you go from here. 13 squads remaining. You can see you can rotate north and try and get on the kind of cheeky side of this circle, but there are going to be teams in that vicinity. There are going to be teams that will make it awkward. If we can see the map, you can see there's a lot of teams. Look at everyone just building around the middle side here.
Well, SSG taking some damage. Notable kill, though, in the kill feed there. You saw a member of TSM going down to Exet. The North American powerhouses exchanging a little bit of a fight, but here's Flora now. Fresh off the back of that win, of course, over at Thermal Station, but now flat on their back, one of their players looking to try and turn this one back into their favor, but this is a fight on the edge of zone. Are they going to be able to stick the res? It looks like that is the call, but then a little bit of an audio cue might allow the team on the low ground to push.
Yeah, and now you've got Sia coming into the equation as well. SSG drop, looking to try and lead the charge, do some damage, but they're also very aware Circle is going to be closing, so they've got to speed this up. They need to get into this fight quickly and can't allow this res to get off.
Resi is going to be stuck, and now you're going to see SSG in a lot of trouble. They do forward. Flora win another team fight here. And that'll be at least 6 KP for them. And Mike, I mean, he's got 6 KP himself.
Yeah, 7 kills across the board, and that is going to give them so much confidence, but they have to move very quickly on the southern side. TSM in a spot of bother as TSM eliminated in 12th place. Unfortunately, they weren't able to comfortably walk into this zone. So many teams on the southeast side of this circle, Mark, and the teams that have been able to get up to that beacon we were speaking of, they are sitting pretty.
Northception, who came off the back of the win on our last game that we saw on Stormpoint. Looking pretty good in this one as well. 11 squads now remaining, but they've got to force their way into zone and taking some damage as they try to do so. Tidy's going to get that exhibit down. That's going to give them the information. Now they're going to try and move forward as well off the back of the Bangalore smokes, but there's a lot of teams stacked up under this building. It's an apexlegends sandwich down, and they want to be the jam.
There's a lot of teams that not enough space. Northception, they get eliminated. FC Destroy also out. As now Oxygen, they will claim this building. They have a little bit of time to relax. But as I've said, there are about 5 teams all around Oxygen right now. However, Exet, Dreamfire, Pulverix, they're the 3 teams that have got the priority positions.
And who are the teams that we kind of highlighted need to maybe find a little bit of form in this lobby? You're looking at Oxygen. Oxygen are involved in this last fight. Your 100 Thieves are just about inside of where that zone's going to be in that truck as well. Moist Esports, who had a great game last time we saw them out, and now hoping that Walsey can pull off a little bit of a miracle. He can't. Moist Esports will be eliminated, and Oxygen hold their ground.
Does this open things up for 100 Thieves, though? They were right above Oxygen. I think Oxygen are well aware. Crook tries to get out of dodge. He wants to escape. He wants to elongate his life so they can get as many points as possible. 100 Thieves will claim that building, which is going to be the kind of most advanced building towards the circle right now from this southeast side.
Interesting to see. No one inside of that zone. The zone's going to be finishing way out in the open on those high rocks, like I mentioned. So if you are a team who's at the northern side of this zone, you are going to have fun. Who is that team which are down on that southern side? If they can find that position to do so, then maybe they will be able to hold these teams out and pick up the KP. They send them crashing back down to earth, and Exit now ahead of the pack, looking to pick up free KP. Flora eliminated.
Flora, they did so well in this game, but Nocturnal managed to do so much damage as now Exit will push up to the south side. They've got the smoke for cover. Funk goes down.
E36 though. Still trying to move up as a full 3-man behind the last 2 remaining members of Exit here. Exit have to be extremely careful, and the question is, are these smokes going to be enough to allow them maybe to turn this into a 2v2 situation?
E36 are going to be in the vicinity, and they are not going to allow Exit to get away.
It's Zane!
Zane is still alive!
Zane!
Still shredding as he gets into the top 5.
Zane is insane! Oh! What did you have for breakfast, Zane? I want some as well!
It's got to be a full English, surely. Jay Ling's into the top 4, and now Zane, the kill leader. Remember, he's been a solo for quite some time, and he's still going. Still hitting shots, but has to calm it down. He wants to try and get into the top 3 here. Still has to think about placement points.
I think he just wants to kill everyone, Dan. I don't think he cares at this point. Put a body in front of him, he's going to shoot it, and he's going to make it fall. The only thing that can stop him, Dan, it's got 9 bullets. He needs to find some light ammo.
But we've still got Dreamfight, we've still got Pulverex, those 2 teams I was talking about on the north side. But now E36, the team that drops kind of in this area, are going to be able to make a real threat towards this late game. Aimbot, it looks like they're going to be making a rotation round. I think they've spotted that Zane might be a solo here.
It doesn't matter. Zane in a solo. Zane is a Terminator at the moment. And anyone who's going to challenge him, well, they're certainly going to take some damage. Look at this. Zane's like, do you know what? I'll take you all on. He's going to throw the black hole down. He's going to try and finish off 1 kill. It's another one here for Zane. Surely tries to get the armor swap. Not going to happen, boys. but what a performance from Zayn and J-Leagues. A valiant effort towards this endgame.
And here comes the battle of the north. Dreamfire and Pulverex are going down on this northern side, are getting involved. So much damage, which will open things up for E36.
Well, it looks like Pulverex have given up that northern spot, though. You can see now they find themselves down to a 2-mate. Shumbi's going to go down as well. Pulverex eliminated. We're down to 2. And it's Dreamfire versus E36, the teams who are holding down the very northern and southern tips of this fight. Dreamfire are going to get the first knock, and now surely they can close this one out.
And I said Dreamfire, best performing team in World's Edge, and they're going to try and carry it on, but it's not done yet.
It's not done yet, but now it is. Dreamfire step up. And our first game on World's Edge, and I tell you what, I've missed this. A massive win for them, as we have our third winner in 4 games.
Throughout the regular season, Dreamfire, in this lobby, the best World's Edge team when it comes to points secured. And I tell you what, you deserve a little wave to the crowd, because what a big...